My name is Ron Bupp, and I'll be directing the next production of the Charlotte Players show called The Hallelujah Girls. It plays November 21st to the 24th at the Charlotte Culture Center. The name The Hallelujah Girls is really given to this group of girls by the town because of the great success they've had and the incredible work and energy they put into turning this old church into a spa. And the town now refers to them as the Hallelujah Girls, thus the title of the play. I've been a professional actor since I was 21 years old. I never had another job. I played in almost all the musicals you can think of for about the first 40 years of my career. Played it all over the United States, shows like Carousel, South Pacific, The King and I, and really didn't begin to do non-musicals until I became a pretty mature man myself. And now that I am a mature man, there aren't many roles for musicals, so I do mostly musicals now. I started directing probably 25 or 30 years ago, so I've always been doing a little bit of directing, but mostly performing. Since I moved to Englewood, I've been involved with the Venice Theater, Lebanon Bay Playhouse, and of course Charlotte Players. And I must say that even though they're community theaters, the degree of talent and the professionalism of these theaters is akin to almost any place else I've worked in the business. I got to this part of Florida by opening the Broadway Palm Dinner Theater in Fort Myers. The Prather family who owns that theater also operate theaters in Pennsylvania, and I was a performer for them up there. I'd never been to this part of Florida before, so when I decided to retire, I moved here, and I've enjoyed it very much. My first experience with Charlotte Players when I was cast as the old preacher in the famous production Guys and Dolls, and I wanted to do that show because the character has one terrific song which he sings to his granddaughter. Then I did a leading role in their production of Lend Me a Tenor, and I also did a leading role in their production of Oh Mama No Papa. And I was very impressed with the entire professionalism, especially since I spent my life in the professional theater. I don't know what I expected, but I didn't expect the degree of professionalism that you find at the Charlotte Players. If you were a fan of TV's comedy hit The Golden Girls, you're going to love The Hallelujah Girls because it's got the same kind of spiffy, funny dialogue that you found in that show. And all of the girls in the Hallelujah show, all of the characters are very different, and they all come with all different kinds of life experiences. The show takes place in a small town in southern Georgia. These 5 girls get together and they buy an old church that they're going to turn into a day spa for other ladies. The 6th lady in the show is kind of the antagonist of the other 5 because she's a rather snobby rich lady, and she wants the old church for her own benefit. So there are parts for 6 mature ladies and 2 men about the same ages. This is a true ensemble piece. There are 2 male characters in it. One character he works at the local post office, and he's trying to court one of the girls, and he is successful in the end. The other character is a sexy sexy fella who was one of the girls' high school sweethearts, and she hasn't seen him for 35 years, ever since she broke up with him at their graduation party in high school. And he shows up, and he adds quite a bit of comedy to the scene. And the interplay between this character and one of the girls is quite interesting and quite funny. The team of playwrights who wrote this show, The Hallelujah Girls, also wrote Dearly Departed, which was a big off-Broadway hit and was done locally at the Venice Theater and also Lebanon Bay Playhouse. And it's the same kind of hilarious Southern dialogue. We're not talking about hillbillies or rednecks. We're talking about Southern ladies and gentlemen who are very funny.